There's something ahead. Alright, what have you got?
Not even using your lucky sword now.
Uh-huh.
Top of the morning to you.
You know anyone else who escaped the island?
No, but I know of one who may have been close. Whether or not he remembers, well, that much is less certain. Someone who was obsessed with the idea of fleeing, right up to the point that Dagon's minions caught him at least. His mind has been disturbed ever since.
They didn't kill him?
I guess they didn't deem it cruel enough. He remains secluded in his cabin, untouched by Dagon's forces.
Who was he?
Few know, if any. Just another helpless soul trapped on an island where pity and charity are but dubious fables.
How did he try and escape?
It was unique, to say the least. But if the Daedra felt the need to impair his sanity, he may have been onto something. He planned to form a defense of the island that would counter Dagon's reaping, but he knew ordinary equipment wouldn't do the trick. He needed materials that would withstand the full wrath of the Daedra. A wide assortment, gathered from some of the island's deadliest creatures. How he intended to use them is anyone's guess, but perhaps there is something in his cavern that could answer that question. It might be worth a look.
Something on your mind?
The others tell me you've been experiencing some unnerving dreams as of late. I think I might know why. What many seem to forget is that this island didn't always fall under the authority of Mehrunes Dagon. Before his takeover, this land was governed by the Daedric lady Vermina. I theorize that some of the lady's power still remains, and she's using it to contact you.
Yeah.
I can only speculate, but I highly recommend speaking with her. I understand these visions occur random, but I might be able to change that.
Yeah?
Legends speak of a potion that forces the user into a torpor, a state of mental inactivity needed for dreams like these to work. It will be like sending out an invitation directly to Vermina.
You have this potion?
Not at the moment, but I have a few ideas on how I may obtain it. I'll speak with you again once I have one. Can't say there is. Take care.
Wait and speak with him again. Yeah, except for Mina's summoning, yeah, we already did that. I suppose he wasn't with us though when we did it.
I'm right behind you. I've got my hands on the potion. We can begin whenever you're ready.
Alright.
Here's the potion. Consume it whenever you're ready. Alright then.
Well, here goes nothing then.
You're getting the hang of it. You just need to concentrate. Feel the energy flow down your forearm and into the base of your palm.
Oh no.
Then, when it begins to pulse and saturate, release it.
Right. Deep breath, energy, saturation, and...
See? I knew you could do it.
I hit the tree!
One step at a time. We'll work on aiming tomorrow. The important thing is that you've managed to cast a spell.
Need an RS children patch for this too.
Some would argue that the important thing is not burning down the island.
Dad! Did you see it? I can do it again! Watch!
I don't know how many more trees we can spare. I saw it, and I'm very proud. But remember what I told you. No matter what happens...
Don't tell Mom.
That's my girl. Now, you'd best get back to her. Your uncle and I are about to set out hunting.
She picked up on it quickly.
Magic proficiency runs in our side of the family. If you and Sayanta ever have a child of your own, that kid will be a college-level mage by the time he's 3.
I guess we'll find out soon enough.
Is that so?
I learned of it this morning. Sayanta is with child.
By the 9. That is most excellent news. The universe continues to surprise us.
Your daughter's been picking out names. I've rarely seen her so excited.
Indeed. Make no mistake, brother. The future is finally looking bright for once. What was that?
The village.
Rayette! Isabella! Sayanta! Isabella! Isabella!
Something went wrong. You weren't supposed to see that.
You passed?
Yes. That was just 2 years ago. Why would the Torpor show you that? It doesn't make any sense.
I'm sorry about what happened.
Don't be. What's done is done. Listen, I'll try and figure out what caused this. In the meantime, we should continue our current mission. Take care.
Gotta wait again.
Did you say something? I suppose there is. I think I might know why you saw that moment from my past in her vision. I think it likely Dagon corrupted some of Lady Ramina's powers in the time since he came to dominance. It's possible he hijacked our vision.
Maybe.
That's the part I've had trouble with. I suspect he may recognize the strength of your company and be taking steps to weaken us individually. The memory he showed you, it's something I thought I had moved on from. When I was forced to relive it, I guess the greatest illusion of grief is the hope that one day you'll be strong enough to put it behind you. Alas, I digress. This is my fight. I don't mean to trouble you with my strife.
I'm here if you need someone to talk to.
I'm grateful for such an offer. But this is my struggle. And mine alone. I have no desire to burden another with it.
Wouldn't be a burden.
But you shouldn't have to. Between the Daedra, Warden, and Dagon, you've got enough to worry about. You needn't concern yourself with me. I'm sure I'll be able to work something out.
Offer stands should you change your mind.
I'll keep that for consideration. Something you wish to say? Can you spare a moment? I've given some thought to what you said earlier, and... well, perhaps divulgence is the best way forward.
Yep.
There's a place I'd like to discuss this. I'll mark your map. We can head there whenever you're able.
Alright.
Sure.
Mountain peak again.
I made this trek years ago, during a trying time. Go ahead and take a seat.
Alright.
Just, try not to slip.
Keep that in mind.
It's strange. I spent the last few years believing that time alone would heal these wounds. But I suppose there must be more to it than that. There isn't enough time in a lifespan to ease this guilt.
There's nothing to feel guilty about.
You didn't see all of it. In the aftermath of the raid that stole my wife, niece, and unborn child, I was so focused on my own grief that I neglected my brothers. He took his own life in the months that followed, right when I thought there was nothing left to lose. Maybe I could have saved him. maybe not. But I couldn't help but feel responsible for missing the opportunity to try. That, of everything, I've never been able to live down.
Sorry to hear that.
You stand to lose a lot in a world like this. Pray you never lose yourself. My charm was the first to slip away. Ambition followed, then appetite and decency. I felt like I had become a burden on what few friends I hadn't pushed away. At times, I seemed to be living someone else's life, as if my ability to take control of my own actions had been suppressed. Like fate had taken a firm grip and maneuvered me to its every whim. I isolated myself from my peers, and eventually found my way up here, staring into the very same molten flame we see today.
You didn't go out that way.
I often wonder if that was an act of courage or cowardice. I was afraid of dying, but I was equally afraid of living. Some days the answer is clear. Others, it's like a thick fog that engulfs the coast. I hoped by joining your crew and helping the people here, I would give my life some sort of meaning. A cause that would make the suffering mean something. Still, I find myself troubled by a single thought. If I am fated to feel this way forever, is that even a life worth living?
Your fate's not sealed this way. Not while you still have strength.
I suppose that's true enough. It's just difficult to picture an end to this storm. Thanks for hearing me out, Dover. It meant more than you realize.
Okay, I was looking through the shoulder, the pauldron there.
I'm right behind you. Uh-huh.
Thank the Divines you're here. Something's wrong with Tasius.
Take me to him.
He's right this way. Where are you taking that? We found him like this. I don't know what to do.
I know.
Dora, what are you doing here?
Time to get you back.
Good luck with that. I've been searching for a way out for years. Every time I see a little progress, I end up right back where I started, hopelessly turning the pages of an endless chapter.
Follow me.
Truth is, I'm not certain there is a way out. Not permanently, at least. But if you think you can find one, I suppose I can give it one more try.
Can't see, can't hear anything.
Everything alright? Everything alright?
God's sake, I can't check his equipment. Well, I'm not going up there this time then. So he doesn't have a goddamn fucking weapon? Why doesn't he have a weapon? God's sake, dog cunt. Right, those two are dead. Yeah, and he doesn't have a weapon. I don't know what the fuck we're supposed to do. But if I go up there, the fucking game freezes. Or I freeze. And fucking nothing ever advances. I know what I do. Fuck me dead. Call of the Abyss. No? Oh wait, no, there she is. Yeah, can't hear shit. I'll get some more fucking help before we get frozen and unable to fucking do shit. Follow me.
Lead on. I'm right behind you.
Trade, where's trade?
What do you want me to carry? Let's get going then.
I wonder, do you truly believe that the support of your peers will be enough to get you through? What happens should they fail you? When they're absent and you're left alone with your thoughts.
Yep, I can't
You
move.
don't have the strength to endure this torment alone. Don't act surprised. You knew this would be your fate.
Fate is not yet sealed. Not while I still have strength. Hey, good friend. One step now.
Yeah, okay, now he's got to kill them. I can't talk to them. And they're not attacking them. Oh, wait, here we go. Now they are. Right. Oh, right, that got through.
I've got you back.
Right, we're alive. Yeah, only because my followers are here.
Still here. Lead on.
Otherwise, yeah, he just doesn't kill anything.
Something you wish to say?
I'd like to give you a weapon. Currently, that's impossible.
Hello, brother.
I'm sorry. I should have been there for you. I should have.
Should is a hollow word. The past is static, unchangeable. True regret, dear brother, is watching from the void as the people you left behind struggle with the meaning of your disappearance. I beg of you, Tasius, do not repeat my mistake.
Will it ever get easier? Does the pain end one day?
You have to trust, against yourself, that it will pass. And it will. I won't tell you it will be easy. The choice is only the beginning. The thoughts, the suffocation, they won't fade overnight. But it gets easier, the more you press on. No one is so far gone that they can't find themselves again.
All right then.
What do you seek? Something you wish to say?
Rain stop.
The final page of an endless chapter. The next awaits.
Oh my god.
Did you say something? Such as?
Oh.
Such as?
Nope. Right. Nope.
Farewell.
Tasius? Dova? Oh, thank the divines you're alive. We thought we lost you.
Were it not for Dover, you might have.
He's done?
Dragonborn. Farewell.
We may have a little backup. Extra backup. For the rest of this now.
Yes, sister? All right then.